Hey, I'm Pete Mendenhall with Fairway Home Mortgage. A couple things to think about when you're trying to think about strategically planning for your retirement and for the future, really. I work specifically with clients 55 and older. And what I do is for free, we do what's called like an equity checkup. We look at what's going on in your current situation and we look at the tools that I have access to. And these are mortgage products, but they're very unique. And I invite you to actually click below to kind of give me just some baseline information. And I'd like to follow up with you for no commitment from yourself, but just to give you that equity checkup. And there's really three things important when you're working with someone. It's the company they work for. Fairway Home Mortgage, who I work with, we're a mortgage bank. A couple years ago, we did almost 100 billion in loans, but that just was too big. So now we're really between that 25 and 40 billion. We're a national company with a local experience, and that's why I like working with Fairway. We have a lot of nonprofits. One of my favorite is the American Warrior Institute. We've trained and given away 435 dogs to military veterans that have special needs, and those dogs are wonderful companions. But long and the short of it is that's about Fairway. About me, I only work with these type of programs, these equity release programs. That's all I've done for the 15 years that I've been in this business. A lot of credentials, and you can find all those about me, and we can talk about that. But the key is you really want a subject matter expert that can look at your situation and help diagnose the situation so the solution is correct. Um, since I work for a mortgage bank, I happen to get paid whether you do any solutions or take any of my advice and take action. So really, all I do all day long is work with people, look at their situations, help them evaluate where they are today, where they want to be tomorrow, and help them get there by using equity in their home. These products are really tools, and you need someone to know how to use it. This is not a rate and term type commodity that you're used to on a 15, 30-year mortgage when you were doing refinancing and stuff. This is a whole different ballgame. It really needs to be thought about as a strategic plan, maybe the fourth leg, if you will, not the three, but the fourth leg of your retirement, and helping you set yourself up for that. There's lots of equity trapped in houses all around, and that just doesn't do you any good. It's illiquid. There's no liquidity to that when it's a piece of wood. So I'd like to help you kind of look at your situation currently and see if any of these tools or programs can really help you as you move forward. You can use these programs to refinance an existing mortgage. You could use them. You can actually get a second with one of these programs. You could also purchase a new home with one of these or a second home with one of these programs, and you can also set up a line of credit. But what's unique about these programs, and there's no mandatory monthly repayment of principal and interest. And it all sounds too good to be true. I know people say, "How can you loan me money and not expect to be paid back?" But we can talk about that. There's insurance with these programs and other things that allow this to happen. But I invite you to take a few minutes, let me go over that kind of equity checkup with you and see where you are in preparing for your golden years, let's say. I look forward to hearing from you. You can click on the button down and just give me like your phone number and your name and an email, and I'll reach out to you and we can put a plan in place and you and I can review it. No commitment from you, just an opportunity for me to share with you because that's what I got paid to do. Uh, like I said, I get paid whether you do a mortgage with me or not. But I'd like to show you something because my granddad said one thing, and I really believe it's true. You don't know what you don't know, but the wise people know they don't know it. And that's really what I find every time I talk with somebody. They're amazed at no matter how smart they are or what their profession is. There's no way to know something if it's not been any experience of yourself, if you haven't had any experience with it. And I would love to open your eyes to what is possible with these tools and give you the facts, what they can and cannot do in your situation. Over to the other side, I'll go into a little bit more detail about how to use it to purchase a home or a second home. I'll talk about on one of them how to get a line of credit set up that compounds and grows tax free, which is just amazing in this time in space where we are in today's economy. And then also talk about possibly how to have that second, where you could leave that nice mortgage in place where it's got a great rate, but you need some cash flow. This is a great way to get it because with that second, you don't have to make a mandatory monthly payment. So there's just a lot of exciting things I would love to share with you. Just either click below and I'll get in touch with you. Or if you have a little bit more, you want to dig a little deeper, look over there. There's some videos about how the purchase program works and also how the refinance works, things like that. So look forward to speaking with you real soon. Thanks. Bye.